Hi, I'm Malcolm from Woodworking Machinery Services. Today I'm going to show you how to square up a rip fence on a panel saw. This is part 3 in a series of how to square up a panel saw. So by this stage you've sort of already seen series 1 and series 2 in the video. So we've already checked to see the sliding table is square to the blade. We've now checked to see that the actual board itself is square to the blade from the cross-cut fence, and then the final one is to check squareness of the rip fence. So obviously you can see there's some dust build up from the cut, so make sure there's no dust between the fence and the board. And then once we've done that, it's best to actually have the rip fence, bring that into a small value like 150 mil is where I've got it now. That way when you slide your board over, you've got most of the board against your cross-cut fence, and you're holding pressure against the cross-cut fence to make sure you can see the result on the rip fence. So if you just come around to the rip fence itself. Okay, as you can see, I've just brought the board over off the cross-cut fence. You can see it's touching the tailing edge of the rip fence, but it's not touching the leading edge of the rip fence. So in other words, the aluminium fence itself needs to go out at the tailing edge, because what we should be getting is a very, very slight gap at the tailing edge, and it should be touching at the leading edge. So I'm going to show you how to adjust that now. Okay, now I'm going to make the adjustment on the rip fence. Today's model we're working with is a Paoloni P3200 SX, and the adjustment is actually quite simple. It's an Allen key adjustment. Again, these vary with different brands of saws. Some require spanners, some Allen keys. So I'll show you how this works. You can see that the board is touching the tailing edge, so I need to move the fence away. So basically how that works on a Paoloni, or this particular model, is on the right hand side here you've got 2 adjusting Allen key screws. Basically you have to back one off to be able to tighten the other one up. So if I back off the inside one here, and then adjust the outside one, you can see the gap has improved, but still not enough. I'm going to do that one more time, maybe 2. And as I do the adjustment, you can see the fence move out as such. So that's pretty close to where I want it right now. You can see that the board's touching at the back edge, and now we've got a very slight gap. I could probably even lessen that gap a little bit by backing off the outside one again. Making sure when you finish that the Allen keys are nice and tight so it doesn't go anywhere, but again, don't get too carried away with how tight it needs to be, because that's not going to go anywhere. You can see the gap now, very, very slight gap at the tailing edge. It's probably equivalent to 0.001 of a millimetre. So that's how you check to see if the rip fence is square to the cross-cut fence on a panel saw.